What is up, Stranger Things fans, and welcome back to the channel. We have another major update today. This one came out a couple days ago. Can't believe I missed it, but apparently we have the first 6 episode titles released for Stranger Things Season 5. And this is all speculation. Jeff Schneider released these titles. It could be accurate, it could be not. Netflix could change these titles anytime, but as of right now, we have 6 titles to talk about here, and it's going to get juicy. Done some research on what these titles can mean. And man, oh man, they are not messing around. Let me know your thoughts on every episode title that we have released for Season 5. Do you believe them to be true? Or are you thinking there's a little bit of hoopla running around and Jeff Schneider's just full of it? Let me know that down below. Let me know what you make of the titles that we do have. We're going to talk about some more than others. And let's hop into this. Starting out with episode 1, we all knew what this title is. It's The Crawl. We've known this for months now. My quick theory on this is that the show opens up with Eddie Munson crawling his way upside the upside down. Just gonna put that out there. That's my theory for months now. And I'm really just not believing that theory all that much anymore because of another title in a later episode. But my first theory for episode 1, Eddie Munson crawling his way outside the upside down. We'll see. We'll see if we have anything like that of sorts. Moving on to episode 2, it is titled The Vanishing of Blank Wheeler. Very obviously similar to the very first episode of Stranger Things in The Vanishing of Will Byers. But if you count the stars they have, there are 5 stars, meaning there's going to be 5 letters in the name. So for me, if I'm doing this, maybe that's just how many they put. But I'm just going to assume that those 5 stars are going to be 5 letters. So we have 5-letter name. Well, we have 3 Wheelers who are in a 5-letter name. You can automatically take out Mike. You can automatically take out Ted. If Ted Wheeler vanished, I don't think anyone would care. I don't even think Karen Wheeler would care. If Mike Wheeler vanished, I think that'd be very, very weird because Mike is obviously one of the top 3 main characters of this entire show. So if Mike Wheeler vanished in episode 2 of the final season, I feel like that'd be distasteful. So we're left with Karen, with Nancy, and with Holly. And I don't think it's going to be Karen because I don't think you're going to have that much of emotional attachment to Karen. And I think Karen is definitely more of that mom role. I think she's going to have more to do with this season. And it's also been rumored that she was filming in episode 2 at a hospital when she talked about that at a con a couple months back. So with that, it leads us now down to 2, in my eyes, Nancy and Holly. I think a lot of people on the internet are thinking it's going to be Holly because they just recasted Holly. And if Holly vanishes, she might have some way, shape, or form, something inside the upside down. So it might seemingly be Holly. But also, in that video that we just got the other day of someone screaming, "Steve, you need to run." What if Nancy is the one who vanished and Steve is in the upside down trying to find Nancy? So that's the theory I'm going with here. I think Nancy is going to be the one who vanishes. I believe Steve will be in the upside down looking for the love of his life. Maybe Steve and Jonathan. And the video that came out of Steve, you need to run, lots of people were speculating it sounded a lot like Jonathan. So what if Steve and Jonathan are in the upside down looking for the girl together? That's my theory. I'm going to put it out there, see how you guys feel about it. Moving on to episode 3, it's titled The Turbo Trap. And the Turbo Trap has like direct correlation with basically almost radio's technology. I think episode 3 is where we're going to be taking place at a radio station. They have been filming a lot at the radio station, so I think that makes perfect sense. Moving on to episode 4, it's titled Sorcerer. Your guess is as good as mine. Do we see Susie in this one sorcering up some magic? I have no idea. I got no clue for this one. Episode 5 is titled Shock Jock. Again, I'm kind of at a loss for this one. Is a jock going to get shocked? What jocks we're going to have in this season? Interested to see exactly what happens with Shock Jock episode 5. But episode 6, this is a big one. This episode is titled Escape from Camazotz. So you look up Camazotz, what is it? Death bats. What is the big rumor and speculation going around? That Eddie Munson's going to return as Kaz the Vampire. And because he got killed by those Camazotz, apparently. The death bats from the Upside Down in season 4. So this could be the episode where Eddie Munson himself would be returning because Escape from Camazotz, obviously Steve was getting bit up by those in season 4 as well. And they almost took out 2 of our beloved characters from season 4. So Escape from Camazotz, would this be the time we see Eddie Munson return? Obviously my theory about him crawling his way through the Upside Down gets completely debunked if episode 6 they bring back Eddie Munson, which seems very likely if it's Escape from Camazotz. Maybe we get a flashback of Eddie escaping this, or maybe we do have Eddie crawl his way through the Upside Down. He's alive and well. But then episode 6, those things start turning him into the vampire, and he returns in episode 6. Escape from Camazotz. And with that, it's all just up in the air. I think the 2 biggest episodes of this season are going to be The Vanishing of Blank Wheeler, who I think is actually going to be Nancy, and it's going to be Escape from Camazotz. You got to have a big-time director, either the Duffer Brothers, Sean Levy, directing 1 or 2 of these episodes. I'm assuming they're going to be attached to probably the big ones of the season. I mean, Sean Levy especially, Duffer Brothers as well. I'm interested. These are the speculated, rumored titles for Season 5 for the first 6 episodes. They're out there. What do you make of them? Let me know all that down below in the comment section. And which episode, if these are actually the title, are you most and least excited for? Let's talk about it down below. Let me know your theories for everything. Especially for Sorcerer. I got no clue in Shock Jock. But do you think the vanishing of Nancy Wheeler is going to be happening? I think it actually going to be. And I think when Steve's getting yelled at, it's going to be Steve and Jonathan in the Upside Down trying to rescue Nancy. That is my final theory and prediction for this time around. That's going to do it, Stranger Things fans. Love talking this show. Cannot wait to continue to do so. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, man. It's coming down to the wire.